Hey everybody, this is Trey, your Silver Trucker. I am down in Charlotte. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day and businesses are closed, so I'm here waiting for a load. While I was waiting, I want to do a quick video because I have been last week. It's really been something how a lot of drivers have come up to me asking, hey man, what's going on with your company, EPS? How much do they pay? All this. And I don't tell them what I make. They usually tell me what they make, and I'm like, yeah, I'll make around there. I never reveal what I make. Um, the thing is that there's been a lot of videos lately about driver pay and how much drivers should make and things like that. The question is can driver pay be increased? And if you look like I did on the internet, I looked at some of the year-end statements, profit statements for some of the mega carriers, and this is what I found out. Your big ones, Schneider, JB Hunt, and Werner, all made over billions of dollars in profit. Some 3 billion, some up to 6 billion. One fact I found out was Schneider clears $5,900 a week per truck. Per truck is what they make. Their profits are in the billions. Now, with that being said, could pay be increased? According to these figures, yes. I think if they increase the pay and made other changes, that turnover would end. I've heard stories. I've heard some people say that maybe the megas like turnover, that companies like turnover. I don't know. But if they would pay us more and give us a living wage and change things inside, like having dispatchers that have industry experience, that would help a lot too. In fact, one of the things I loved about Werner was all the dispatchers at Werner had to have driving experience. Every one of them. They didn't hire off the street and, just will train or anything like that. And even the some of those dispatchers who had driving experience, excuse me, were promoted up into mid-level management. They were in safety. They were in other areas of the company. Werner was good about having experienced people. So when I called with a problem, hey, it was taken care of. I really liked that. Um, the the thing about, let me say something real quick. I like to go to TA truck stops a lot, and the reason is because they have the most spaces. All right, they always have the most places to park. Now, one thing I do like about that is when you pull up, they have this huge banner over their pumps that says, welcome professional drivers. And I like that because people ask me, what do you do for a living? I am a professional truck driver. And the reason I say that is because if you look and compare us to, say, pilots, they are called professional pilots. But there's a lot of similarities between us and pilots other than pay and what we actually do. For example, we have to have a physical, just like pilots. But the thing is that the physical for a pilot is not as strict as the DOT for drivers, getting your DOT medical. There's more regulations on a truck driver regarding the DOT physical than a pilot. Pilots don't have the CPAP requirement. Licensure. When we apply for our CDLs, and when we get our CDLs, we have to register with FMCSA. Then there's state checks that have to be done. And as we move up, we have to have specialized licensure or endorsements to carry hazmat, to carry doubles and triples, to pull tankers. And if you want to go a step further, if you do a lot of work at the ports, a TWIX card, the Transport Worker Identification Card, comes in real handy. I've got one of those. But the thing is that all the background checks that we have to go through to get our CDL, to get the hazmat, to get everything that we need to do this job, state, federal, local, we are constantly watched over by these federal agencies, more so than I believe pilots, because the pilots just have FAA. They get their pilot's license, then they get their instrument, their multi-engine instrument, CFI, CFII. Okay, they don't have to go through background checks like we do to get our endorsements. So I think there's a lot of similarities there other than pay. Now, we look at what we do. We're home away for days at a time. We have delays at shippers and receivers. They take advantage of us because they have lumpers and we have to pay lumper fees and are delayed, for hours waiting to get loaded and unloaded. We need to get paid for this. We need to get paid for this. We need to get some sort of pay for our time away from home, just like other professionals do. It's time that companies quit looking at us like, just menial help. We're not menial. We are professionals, and we deserve to have professional reimbursement for our work. So, tell me what you think. How could we make this happen? Do we need a union? Pilots have a union. Some trucking companies have a union. If you have any ideas on how we could make this happen, do me a favor, put your comments, send me a comment on this video. I'd love to know what you're thinking. And again, if you like this video and found it helpful or gave you a good idea, please like and subscribe, or just shoot me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you. This is Trey, the Silver Trucker. Hope everybody's doing great. Bye.